Hey guys, and welcome to the February video. Why do I struggle to say February? February, whatever. This month's vlog is a little bit all over the mother effing place. So I thought I would help you, guide you through the video so that you understand it. It makes a little bit more sense. It's not like it's unwatchable and like you'd be there going, what the hell, none of this makes sense. It's just more, it's more choppy. It was a rough month. Some crazy things were going on in life and my head wasn't in it. So the footage that I walked away with is a little bit all over the place. And something that I'm trying to work on is videoing and filming while I'm actually doing something, because I tend to just recount and tell what I'm doing instead of showing. So I am trying to do that more starting from today, and we're in the end of July. So yeah, editing these videos has been an internal struggle of just get it done, get it out there, whatever. Boring, yap, what the fuck ever. We start out with me, I've got my laptop here and I'm looking at the edit so that I can help guide you through it, you know. The month starts out with me crying in bed over a TikTok. Welcome to Feb. I've just been hysterically crying. I watched a TikTok of two sisters in their 90s like saying goodbye to each other for a final time, but they were like, no, we're not saying goodbye, it's until we meet again. And I would just sobbed and sobbed at the idea that one day me and my sister may have like a conscious conversation of like, see ya, this is the end. Oh my god, my heart breaks. And then I was just thinking about life and how crazy the human experience is. And cried even more. Been on my period for the last 4 days, essentially. Or 5 days. 4 or 5 days. I have been down and out. Not a functioning human at all. But that's okay. We're coming out the other side. I mean, I would have cried regardless, but I'm still too sensy to watch a video of two sisters in their 90s saying goodbye to each other. I'm gonna try and edit the January video. That's all I'm pushing myself to do today. And maybe walk. And then we jump right into like BTS footage on my camcorder of me trying on dresses for a wedding that I had in March. So I was trying on dresses to see what I could find to wear for this wedding, and that's pretty much the next chunk of clips is me in the shops trying on dresses for a wedding. The next clips are camcorder footage of me and my BF and my childhood best friend and her BF celebrating my bestie's 30th birthday. We went out for some drinks and dinner, and then we went out to a bar, and there's just some clips of our little night together. Jump into me kind of explaining everything I've just explained in the beginning of this video, which was, I think we were about halfway through February at this point, and the first 2 weeks were a little bit chaotic, a little bit whatever, life happens vibes, and it's just me essentially saying life is weird and crazy. February has been strange bizarro land, and I haven't really been filming much. I'm sure I'll say this again at another point in the video, but I've just not been feeling it this Feb. So I hope I can put together something that is, I mean, it is what it is. It is going to be what it is going to be. Yeah. That's what I think. I love you. I spent 6 hours on the phone with my sister today, and I'm seeing her in 2 days. So that's all that really matters in my life right now. But I just wanted to pop in and say, from Mac and me, oh my god, he's the cutest. I cannot handle this boy, seriously. From Mac and me, February has been really bizarre, and that's all we've got to report. What? My cats are obsessed with the smell of soap. I don't know if anyone else's cats are like this. I literally have to dry my legs in record speed when I get out of the shower. Otherwise, Echo will come in and he just wants to rub himself along my legs and like really smell my toes. They just love the smell of soap on skin. So after showers, they tend to hang around a little bit more. I'm surprised Echo actually didn't come. He's asleep out in the... Didn't come into the bathroom when I finished my shower. Usually when he hears the water go on, at some point he comes in and waits for me outside the shower, and I have to quickly dry off. Mac is so interested in this camera. Oh my god, the biggest yawn of the bestest boy. He loves holding hands, don't you, Mackie? And he loves hand massages. Anyways, February's weird, but I think it's about to turn around, and I think it's all about to get really fun, and I'm excited for what's to come. the first half of Feb is behind me now. I have not even been reading this month. I started my Emily Wilde book, and I think I might have to put it away. Look at me hunched over like gremlin mode. I think I might have to put it away and read something else, which breaks my heart, but that's just what we're thinking. He's so obsessed. I think because the screen is blinking and it's catching his attention. Oh, what you got your mouth open for? This boy is my best friend. Like, he's just my little sidekick. Aren't you my little sidekick? Aren't you, Mac? Yeah. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Then it goes into, again, some camcorder footage. My camcorder got to run for its money this month because I was not really talking to the camera at all. Whatever. I wasn't really filming myself talking. I was just filming the things I was doing on my camcorder for the memes. And I've included some of those clips in here. The next little clips are me and Andrew on a date night. We went to play mini golf, and we also went into what's called Hijinks Hotel. It's set up like a hotel, and each room has like a different mini game in it. So we did a little date night of mini golf and Hijinks Hotel. Then it moves into me flying down to Newcastle to see my sister and my mum. And we went out for breakfast, hung out, and the following day, my sister and I were heading down to Sydney to go watch The Girls' Bathroom live in Sydney. Oh my God, this was such a fun night, partly. The show was incredible. Me and my sister cried when they came out. At the end of the show, they ended up bringing Cody Simpson out, which if you listen to Sophia and Cinzia, you know how much of a Cody Simpson fan they are, and since they were like young baby girls. So that was just crazy. It was the only show that they brought him out for, and everyone was just screaming, crying, gagged to the gods because Cody Simpson had come out. We went out to dinner before the show, but unfortunately while we were getting ready for the show, I had my camera, I had the camera set up filming my sister and I doing our makeup, and I was just going to do like a time lapse of us getting ready. And in the middle of that, I get a call from Andrew that one of our dogs had to have an emergency surgery. He ended up taking her to the vet because they was just like, something was off about her. She was just not really acting her normal self, and he had been monitoring it that day, and she progressively got worse, and so he decided to take her to the vet. And when they ran tests, they found that she had an infection in her uterus, and it was leaking, I'm sorry if this is TMI, but leaking pus out of her. And that's when he took her to the vet. Like, once he saw that started happening, he was like, okay, something is really wrong. Took her to the vet, they did all the tests. She had an infection in her uterus, which can be caused just by a change of hormones. She wasn't desexed, and yeah, just after her last period, essentially, her hormones, it caused an infection in her uterus, which can happen. Yeah, if you don't know and you have dogs, I would say wait until they're like 1.5 years old, female dogs, but all dogs. Wait until they're like 1.5 years old and go get them desexed, because we both had never really heard anything about that. Like, I've always heard you should desex your animals as to not, we don't need more breeding of animals. There's plenty of dogs and cats sitting in shelters that can be adopted. But I'd never really heard anything about like the dangers of leaving a dog not de-sexed and how that can affect them, especially coming into their older years. So I got that call while we were getting ready, and there's literally, I'll include the clip of when I find out. Essentially, how the vlog is, how the video is set up is it moves through the night as, like, you know, we drive down to Sydney, we get ready, we go out for dinner, there's a clip at the stage before the girls come out. I'll include some video footage of when the girls actually come out. During this clip that you're watching right now of me and Kira doing our makeup, I am showing her slushy noobs for the first time ever. I had been obsessed with them for weeks leading up to this point, and this is my first time showing her slushy noobs, so I was vibing, you know, like I'm doing my makeup, we're about to go watch Sophia and Cinzia, I'm showing my best friend, my sister, slushy noobs for the first time, and then devastating news crashes down.
We're so excited to be here, aren't we?
We're so happy to be back. Yes.
Sydney, don't tell anyone else, but Sydney's our favourite place in
You're
Australia. We feel like locals, like we're just walking around Bondi, just I can't believe it, but this is all our dreams coming true.
Yeah, I feel like you guys will get what this means to us.
Yeah, this means everything to us.
We have been freaking out for we can't really believe it.
So
everyone, please, we need your loudest screams. Please welcome Cora!
This girl, she came out the corner, looking like a model. Magazine figure, she was shaped like a bottle. Long straight hair, she was fly as a bird. First time ever, I was lost for words. So bright.
And then it goes into me essentially explaining why I haven't really picked up the camera, and it was due to the fact that Cora needed surgery. So in the midst of me kind of touching on that is the clip of me finding out that she was going to have emergency surgery, and also how much. The last bit of that clip, when you get to it, let me just play it because I want to remember. Get her into emergency surgery, and that has been the last little clip of that, when I'm brushing my eyebrows and then I just drop my hand down, is when we find out how much that's going to cost. Dead. I'll include a clip of the moment when Andrew's like, yeah, are you shocked? And I'm like, yeah.
Is your chin on the floor?
Yes.
Mm.
Why? Anyway, so that's just me explaining that. These next, from that portion of me explaining why I haven't really been filming much and talking about Cora, it kind of flows then through the video, but that's all self-explanatory. This month has been crazy. Is it the last day of February today? I don't even know. I haven't even really started editing January. February has truly been such a chaotic, crazy month. If we thought that January was crazy, February has been crazy. I have completely neglected, obviously, filming. I don't even know what is to show for this month. And I've also neglected my house. There's a lot of things in my life that I've neglected in the name of stress. So I started cleaning one of the spare rooms. I can't remember how much I spoke about this when we did the closet in January, but having all of our clothes pulled out of our spare rooms, out of the back rooms, means that those cupboards were freed up again. And I could finally unpack boxes that were sitting in my back room, and we could just organize the rooms a bit better. Also, our cat has our 2 cats have destroyed this. That is fine, it is what it is. There was so much that we could organize, and it was just gonna be a trigger event, a domino effect of once our wardrobe was completed and our clothes were moved into here, that we could start getting other pieces of the house in order. With everything that's been going on, the main and most important thing that I've been dealing with at the moment is our dog had to get an emergency surgery on Sunday, and it's Friday today, 5 days ago. I was away in Sydney for the weekend with my sister, and yeah, we had to get her into emergency surgery, and that has been our main focus lately, or the past week especially, of just helping her and assisting her in her healing, in literally doing anything. So I swear to God too, I will come on one day with my hair washed. It's just like, I've been stressed. Anyways, yesterday afternoon, like late yesterday afternoon, I got struck with the organization bug again, and because so many things in my life feel like they're spiraling out of control, my favorite thing to do is organize and clean and whatever. We know this already. So yeah, I'd started cleaning last night. I forgot to do a before, like a photo or a video before of the room and how chaotic it was, but I'll show you what it looks like now that it's all clean and organized. This is just one room, by the way. And I'll show you what my goal is for tonight, cleaning wise. This weekend is just going to be a huge house reset. As we go, I'm decluttering, throwing out old shit, just like stuff that we don't use, like donating stuff, whatever. But just going through and cleaning, organizing, resetting the house, essentially. My eye has also not stopped twitching for 3 months. It started in like December last year and it has not stopped. So let's go have a look at the clean room. I'll show you the messy room, and along the way I'll show you something else that I want to get done as well. And I wanted to obviously be clean before I filmed this, but this is real life. I was gonna have a shower, but I'm about to do a whole bunch of cleaning, and it didn't make sense to me to have a shower before cleaning, to have another shower. I just thought, fuck it, this is the state of me, this is life at the moment, so we move. Also, yeah, I need to shave my underarms. Let's take a look at one of the projects that I want to complete. So this is our linen cupboard in the laundry. I have moved all of the spare bedding out of here, which was always the plan once the back rooms were cleaned, so that we have more space in here. We don't have enough space in our kitchen for like platter stuff, so that's all in here. And obviously you can see there's like gaps. These are not obviously meant to go here. It's all disorganized, just chaotic mess. And I've been doing like bits of laundry and putting it away. Obviously done a whole bunch of towels, so like that's where our towels go, that's all clean, that's fine. Obviously more stuff up there from the kitchen, but I want to get this reorganized. So this weekend, that is one of the main jobs that I want to get done, which I was only able to get done because the back room has been organized and all the bedding has been moved. So let's look. This is leftover mess from clearing out the room. There is Cora, my little baby. But let's take a look at the room that is all clean now. Wow, I don't even want to go in here because I vacuumed. This whole room, I wish I had it before, but it was just filled with obviously all this stuff, and all this stuff, there was so much more. Like from all the way down to the gate, all the way along was covered in stuff from this room. Obviously this is a spare mattress. It doesn't go in here, but it goes in the other room when we have guests, whatever. The spare bed. There goes the cat. This is stuff that I had been collecting previously for the wedding. Not our wedding, but another wedding. And then this is the cupboard. So I have the bedding for this double mattress, the bedding for the queen. Spare blankets will go in here. These are spare fitted sheets, like just extra ones. All of the blankets and the mattress toppers are at the top. Our suitcases are in here. All the spare pillows are in here and more blankets. So this whole room now just holds the bedding for the 2 spare beds and our suitcases, and it's all clean and functional. Out you go. This is the room that I'm trying to tackle. I did a little bit last night of organising and whatever. Like I went through my jewellery and like chucked out just like old body oils, old jewellery, rubbish. Like this room needs a huge upgrade. I think I had footage from last month where all of these boxes were on that side, and then I wanted to set my stand-up desk in here and my walking pad, which I did, and all the boxes were over here organised and neat. But I've obviously come in and started. What I'm doing now is I'm going through all the boxes and getting rid of anything that is old or I don't want anymore, either chucking it out or to donate or sell, whatever. There's a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to go through these and reorganize them a bit, but that won't come till later. This whole box is some of my clothes, a huge amount of Depop stuff, like clothes to sell on Depop, and I've got this cupboard to organize as well. So like there's more paintings in there, there's just shit up there that I need to clean out and organize, more clothes, whatever. It's a huge task, this room, because it's obviously going through all these old boxes and whatever and trying to find a place for everything, because I know I have stuff that I am going to want to keep, and I need to get some of those like just cube storage things from like Kmart or whatever. They're already in those cubes, so I just need to buy the cube storage and then just chuck them in so that they're packed away, blah 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 blah. It's just like, this is going to take a while, this room. This room is going to take a while to get to a point where it'll be finished finally. But tonight's mission is go through all the boxes, get rid of anything that I don't want or that's rubbish, consolidate everything down so that I can start to organize it in a way that makes sense. Only keep the things that I need or want, like just do a huge overhaul of everything. So that is going to be the mission. I don't know how far I'll get tonight. I'm hoping I get it all done. So then it's just a matter of finding a spot and organising things. Yeah, done that room last night. Want to do this room tonight. Some point over the weekend, reorganise the linen cupboard. And there are other things that I want to do around the house. But I'm pretty sure today is the last day of February. So this is technically going to be the end of the vlog. Is there one more day? I can't remember. I'll give an update either tonight or tomorrow on where we're leaving it, where I'm finishing with it, how much I get done. And then obviously anything that happens in the next month will be put into the March video, because that's just life. Like, I'm not going to get it all done in this one day that I've got left of the month. But we're getting a start on it. We're slowly moving, slowly getting everything organised again, getting back into normal life. We'll get there. But yes, tonight is organisation of these boxes. It's a bit overwhelming, but that's fine. It's easy. I feel really like I get into these moods, especially when I'm cleaning, where sometimes, and I can tell the difference, I'm definitely in like more of a cutthroat mood, where it's just like anything I've had for a really long time that's either old or off or rubbish or doesn't fit me or doesn't suit my style anymore, or it's going. It's done. We're done. We're cutting the ties. It's gone. The end. And hopefully that'll help. So I'll keep you updated. Then we come to the end. The clips of the sunrise at the front of my house. I was up, I couldn't sleep. I had so much anxiety about everything that had gone on in the month. And I was up so early. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go out the front and like get some fresh air. Like, it was like 5 a.m. or something. And then the sun started rising over the mountain and it was just really sweet and cute. And it just grounded me after a crazy, hectic, emotional, chaotic month. Then we come to the end of the video. I hope these clips bridged the video together and made it a little bit easier to watch. Essentially, that's it. The girls' bathroom live show was incredible. So fun. My sister has been watching them for years, like years and years, eons, like probably since they first ever started uploading. I don't even know how she found them. I think through another English girl that she watches. But she's been watching them forever. And I have only just started watching them within the last maybe 5 years. But I always knew of them, obviously, through my sister. But that was just really cool and fun. I love going to watch people that I watch on YouTube. I'm just a YouTube girl to my core. I'm so, like, when I sit down to watch TV, I'm putting YouTube videos on. Like, I rarely ever put movies on, like never movies. TV shows occasionally. For the most part, I'm putting on YouTube and I'm just watching YouTube. So it was really fun to go see them and like see them in the flesh. Like they were right fucking there and they were so funny and cool and pretty, and it was a great night. Aside obviously from the scary, devastating news of my dog, but she went into surgery that night. I guess that is a good update. She is fine. Obviously, it's months later now. She's healed perfectly. It all went really well. She didn't go into surgery until late that night. She was meant to go in at like 8 o'clock or something. And that was when the show was finishing, I believe. So towards the end of the show, I was starting to have anxiety because I knew that I'd be finding out soon how it had gone. But she hadn't even gone into surgery yet. So that all went well. She healed perfectly. She's fine. She's thriving. She's living her best life. And I'm so thankful for that. Yeah, I'm so grateful for my sister and my partner. Like, he handled it all like a boss. He was here by himself having to deal with it. And that's just stressful. Obviously, we were making decisions together on the phone. But to be here alone, having to handle it all on his own, that is... what a legend. Okay, this lighting is starting to bother me. That is the end of the February vlog. I'll see you in the March vlog. I don't even know what footage I have from March. Like, so many months have gone by. But regardless, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.